I'm rocking.
The birds. Get it out of the way real quick.
Oh, big flap this week.
Yeah, big flat.
Big flap. Get the fuck
up.
Yo, you got some shit up in you, yo.
Yeah, you be dicky.
Listen,
do, man.
As football being my number one sport
Of what?
my life.
Okay.
Oh, you played?
Homie got bangs now. He's going rose. Over there looking like Ron Burgundy.
You get all, bro. Even my mom was like, "Man, Joey's hairline looks great." I was like, "Yeah, that shit's coming in thick."
We have too much talent to be a fucking team.
We just getting back though.
Nah, dude.
Everybody's coming off injury.
Dude, we are so deep at every position, even on the line. Eagles are known as an offensive line team, dude. Always. Our backups could be starters anywhere else. For real. We should be blowing teams out. We should never lost to the Bucks the way we did.
We were hurt.
Listen.
Coach Justin, everybody.
Yeah,
It's not Coach Justin. Football is
Eagles
my sport.
won. It's a good
man. Get this guy off.
Philadelphia.
Get this fucking guy off. Get this fucking guy out of here.
Let's run through the
Fuck
main.
outta
Let's run through the main card of last weekend. Darren Elkins and Daniel Pineda.
I missed
Daniel
it. OG
Pineda
fight?
laid it down. It was a good fight, but Darren Elkins just kind of edged him out everywhere, and then Daniel retired afterwards. This kid's good, man. Cameron Smotherman.
Yeah.
Smotherman. That's a pretty cool name.
Smotherman.
And he called y'all out for hitting him up about putting him talking about y'all parlays in his DM. Fuck your parlays. When it comes to an athlete, like,
Is that what he said?
Yeah,
Oh,
he's like, yo, stop writing me talking about you. You gonna win? Like, get the fuck out of here. So,
Well, yeah, he just got in. Like, he just took the fight on what, 8 days notice?
A fighter don't care.
2 days notice.
Well,
Yeah.
imagine me
I
hitting
don't
you up. Yo, should I put you in this? Bitch.
Yeah, shut the fuck
This is my
up.
life.
do
This
hit
ain't no
me up.
game to
Yeah.
me. This is my fucking career, my job. Like, I need to win. Always put me in your parlay if you think about it.
Charles Johnson, and I'm not going to say this man's name. It was a good fight.
Send
Charles was piecing him up. It almost got stopped a couple times, but then the dude almost submitted him afterwards. So good on the ref for letting it kind of play out. But good for Charles. He's on a nice little
Charles is active. He feels some type of way about the Pantoja situation too. So
win streak. Rob Font surprised everybody, and he fucking was almost a plus 500 dog.
Yeah.
And he got it done.
if you watched it live, you could see the tides turning.
First round
Yep.
was a little tough, but dude, he's fucking Rob Font's got really nice boxing. He's super long. He seems like he's hard to take down and keep down. Like, and then he at one point he was on Kyler Phillips' back. Like, he's good. He's a good fighter. I think he just kind of got counted out. I think we kind of even counted him out. But
Yeah, I did.
good for him to make it back. You can run with this one, Joey. Start it off.
Yeah, Anthony Fluffy Hernandez and Michelle Pereira. I didn't really pay attention to the whole fight just because I was gaming. But
I watched the whole thing.
I saw that it kind of went Fluffy's way. You know, he puts that pressure on you. He weathered the storm in the first round. He
was
did
hurt.
get hit with some body shots, which was
He was like
he was hurting.
those teep kicks,
Yeah.
but then literally right
Weathered
after
it.
that, bro, it was tight. Like everything just changed.
There are
And-
certain-
Well, it's my hot take on this is like if you can get past the first round with Michelle Pereira with how big he is now, you got to think he was getting tired of 70, but now he's big, and he does
his
all this.
arms went from he couldn't even hold his arms up, bro. He was exhausted.
was
And
yacked.
Fluffy was putting a pace on him.
Do you think he fought slightly differently? My bag up. Joint scheme on
Young bull.
Do you think he fought
Michelle?
slightly? Yeah, concerned about that. Concerned about being like gassing out with somebody who got a legendary gas tank.
I had a whole 10 good days of training when I fought Jack, and I'm a bigger middleweight, and I didn't even gas that hard. That man didn't do any management. He's just got terrible cardio for that division.
Yeah. I think he probably just relies so much on being
Strong.
super athletic and explosive that he was getting those guys out of there. That he probably just thought he was going to get him out of there in the first, and then
I'd have went. I'd have sent it.
I mean, to be honest, when you
As soon
look
as he
at
hurt him, I'd
Anthony,
have sent it.
I would think the same
Yeah,
thing, right?
yeah,
But when
yeah.
you watch him fight, like he's got good pressure.
No,
and he's
good
got
for-
Did you see the
decent
strikes landed?
it was
219 to 29, bro.
I hate being that guy, like, but I am surprised he didn't finish him. I'm like,
I would say the same. I wasn't like over impressed with it, but that's just his game, right? He's like, he just
I mean,
gets in your
he did
face.
finish him.
he did.
Yeah.
I'd stop watching. Remember, I said I
No,
was going to mail. It was
he
like,
TKO'd him.
oh, he TKO'd him. All right,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
All right,
yeah,
I watched
no.
up to like the start of the fifth, I think.
No.
Significant
They
strikes.
stopped it. He was getting
Yeah, I was like,
the
damn,
last
this shit
round.
got stopped.
Yeah, they stopped it.
All right.
But this weekend might be the best card of the year. It's a good card.
Shit. Yeah, damn.
Where do we start off at?
Honestly, I got bugged out because I saw that potential Chimaev. Everybody started putting out those like he might not fight type deal. I'm like,
Can we
what?
say it's official? That
I think it's
he's gonna
official
make it?
still. Yeah.
Where'd you see that at?
The gram.
What people were saying he was pulling out.
Yeah, people were saying that he might pull out. I don't know how valid the source was. I think it was a
Yeah.
joke just because they're like, oh, Khamzat, you only have 9 days left.
Oh yeah, it's probably just a joke. Let's start at the bottom.
Yeah.
I want to start with Farid Basharat and Victor Hugo.
I'm going to go with Basharat. I'm going to go with the undefeated guy. I don't know anything about Victor Hugo. And
I like the Basharat brothers too. I think we're always talking
they're good
about them.
everywhere.
Yeah.
They're good everywhere. So I'm going to go with what's consistent, what's undefeated. Although he is fighting a guy that's 25-4,
A lot of fights.
I'm still going with Basharat.
I'm picking Basharat too.
Ooh, middleweight. Abus Magomedov, Brunno Ferreira. Interesting fight. I'm going with Abus. I think he's longer, more technical. Obviously, Bruno's a shorter, really explosive,
Yep.
striker. But I think it's a little bit more sloppy, and I don't know if he's necessarily going to be able to bully his way on the feet with a guy like Abus. So
Yeah, Bruce he's an actual middleweight too. Like he's pretty.
Yeah,
he's a big. He's a big dude. He
Yeah.
looks big, at least on
Abus.
TV. Yeah, Bruce. Saeed Nurmagomedov versus Daniel Santos. I don't know. Daniel Santos is one of the. He's from the shootbox camp with
Yeah.
Charles and all those guys.
that's tough.
Saeed isn't he's not a big grappler.
No.
He's a more of a striker.
Yeah.
Think it's
But he
easy,
did
right?
get a front naked his last
He
fight.
did. I
He
do
does have good
remember.
submissions. I think I'm going to go with the Brazilian here.
Yeah, I think I'm going to go Santos
I
just
think I'm
because
going to
of
go Santos.
how well he fought against.
Where's this fought at?
Malkoff
This is
and-
fought over in.
This is
Abu
Abu
Dhabi.
Dhabi.
I'm gonna go with the Dagus.
Yeah.
It's an atmosphere like, but yeah. I'm gonna go with the Dagus Danny.
Dude, this
Daniel.
next one, Rebecki versus, I'm not going to try to say my man's name.
Zurich.
But yeah, pretty much.
Moments.
Bro, this
Orolbai.
is a,
Orolbai.
Orolbai, yeah. This is a good fucking fight.
Yeah, I'm going with Myktybek, Orolbai.
I'm going with Orolbai too. I think he's gonna beat Rebecki.
Yeah, I think Rebecki kind of just. I think once saw how he could lose, I think that's how he's going to keep losing.
Who did he fight to? Who did he fight last?
He showed over and over he can be relentless.
Oh, he got knocked out by Diego Ferreira.
Yeah,
But yeah, he can be relentless in his grappling attack too. And
Yeah, they're
Rebecki,
gonna
very,
chew
very-
you up
Wow.
for eating on the.
I'm done.
For eating on the podcast.
I'm done.
Ooh.
Listen, man, I'm strict. I'm you know what I mean? I'm not putting on.
Bert's on a
yeah,
diet.
it's
bro.
all extra and shit too.
Bert's on a diet.
What do you mean? I had nothing in my mouth. Pause.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Like, I was too much. I did have a little. I was getting a little
meat on my teeth.
like slime around.
Did you? You had
Little
meat in your cheek?
meat, little meat on his
Sound like
face.
fucking
You know the-
Slimer over there,
Nah,
bro.
you know the giblets. The
giblets. You know what a fucking giblet is?
you know the giblets out.
The mountain.
I got Orolbai though. What do
It's
you
a
got?
mountain
Same.
oyster.
Yeah.
Same.
All right.
Yeah,
Fucking
same. I
dude.
think
Welterweight.
Jeff
Sean.
Neal, RDA.
Decision.
I think Jeff Neal's just going to be too big, too strong. RDA's tough as fuck. I don't think he's going to get RDA out of there. But I just don't think RDA is a real 170 pounder. We've seen that against Vicente. And I feel like he's like one of those guys who's truly stuck in between 155 and 170. So feel bad for RDA, but I'm going to pick Jeff Neal, just money line. Not even sure
Same.
what that is.
I agree with the same
Main
thought process.
Main card. Go ahead, Joey. These are
Shara
your-
Buta and
What do you
Magomedov
think about this fight?
versus Armen Petrosyan. I think it's a great matchup. Two kickboxers.
No one's shooting in this.
No one shoot. I don't know about that. I think if anybody's going to shoot, it's going to be Armen.
Yeah.
Because I think everybody has seen a whole.
He
if you're
wrestles a
smart-
little bit, right?
Yeah, he wrestled a little bit against CBL.
Yeah.
Was it C. Roy Lee Duncan or whatever
Yeah,
his name is?
yeah.
And he did good. So I'm going with Armen Petrosyan just because I think there's such a major gap in Magomedov's grappling, but we shall see. I don't know. Yeah, I'm going
I don't think
with
Magomedov
Petrosyan.
has the pop to put him away either. Like he's more like a volume guy. Like he doesn't have like that one punch knockout power or kick. Like he finished his last guy, but it was over 3 rounds
Short
essentially.
notice.
Yeah. This next one, Magomed and Ankalaev versus Aleksandar Rakic.
I gotta go on Ankalaev.
I think he can knock. Rakic
Rakic.
out, and I think he can take him down and kind of have his way with him there. Like he's the second best light heavyweight in the world.
I think Rakic looks amazing early, and then just like poof.
Yeah, he was beating the shit out of Yuri when they fought.
I'm
But
about to say, do you think the division needs Magomed to win so we can advance these fights? Like,
Pereira's not fighting him next, bro.
No.
Nope.
What?
Pereira's gonna fight. Pereira's going up to heavyweight. Guarantee it. They're not, bro. They are not letting.
Lose all this hype.
They're not gonna let Magomed win this fight and go out there and wrestle up Alex. They are not gonna do that.
I think they should, but
I think they should. Me, brother. Listen,
He at least has to get in that
I
position.
think they should 100%.
Yeah.
If he gets a good finish,
I don't
they
think.
have to.
I don't know.
And if Rakic win,
They'd probably do that one.
they'll let him knock him out. Yeah, go knock this
Probably.
guy. That's crazy, yo. That's
Dang.
crazy.
I could just be
man.
completely talking shit, but I would, because it's not like speculation that like Pereira's been talking about going up to heavyweight.
Yeah.
John Jones is fighting next month.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I could see a fucking John don't want to fight Tom. My man don't want to fight Magomed. They're just gonna be, oh fuck it. No big of that fight. The actual fight won't be good because John Jones will just maul him. But imagine if they had to build up for that, the two baddest men on the planet.
They would sell
Quote,
out
unquote.
that would have to be at like the fucking Raiders Stadium in Vegas.
So that's my thought on that fight. But then Lerone Murphy versus Dan Ige. I'm picking Murphy.
I'm going Ige.
I think Murphy's just gonna be too long.
Ige here too, bro.
I think Murphy's gonna be too long.
I think Murphy can get caught,
Yeah, he can.
and especially with a guy like Dan
Dan looked really good
Phenomenal
in his last fight
against
against.
Diego. Yeah.
8 hours or whatever it was, couple hours.
Bro, we were in the
4
back.
hours,
You
right?
fought that. That shit was.
Oh, you were there,
I remember
man.
being on.
Oh, that- yeah,
yeah.
that's
I was on Twitter. I'm like, yo, this, the
legendary, bro, to this
rumors
day.
were rumbling.
Yeah.
It was
That will forever
crazy.
overshadow his career.
I'm hyped
Crazy.
for this one.
Take it.
I'm hyped for this.
Take it
one.
away, Joey.
I don't care if people like him or not. I'm excited to watch Chimaev fight. Dude's got an aura about him.
Yeah.
I'm hyped for it. But the OG Robert Whittaker versus Khamzat Chimaev. Is this 5 rounds?
Yes.
Robert Whittaker.
I'm going Robert Whittaker. I think he's going to get. I think Khamzat's going to come out hot.
As always.
I think eventually he's going to get tired. He's probably going to get Whittaker down at first, but eventually those takedowns aren't going to come as easy. They're not going to come as often, and then that's where Whittaker's just going to be there, kind of just touching him up. And as of late, his last 2 fights, Whittaker stood in trade with Paul Costa, was cracking him, knocked out Ikram. Like, so whereas before he's been more evasive, like on his back foot, he's been cracking people now. So I think eventually the accumulation of Khamzat getting tired and getting touched by Whittaker might get a late finish. If it was 3 rounds, I'm picking Khamzat.
I agree.
But it's a 5 round.
My other question, though, is DDP was able to out-wrestle Robert Whittaker. So that's where my brain's going. Like, if he got you down, he's kind of like a sloppy wrestler. What happens if a guy that's fresh, like Khamzat, gets you down? He might
I think
be
he's
able
going to
TKO
get him down, but from what I remember of that DDP fight, Whittaker was able to get up. From what I haven't watched in a while, so I think he's going to get him down early. Bless you.
Thank you.
And then he's going to be able to get up and just continue to get
I
up,
lied.
and then those takedowns.
I'm switching. I'm switching up.
Go Khamzat?
I'm going
All right.
Khamzat. I don't know why.
I was just gonna ask, like, from what you see, like going against Khamzat with an attack like that in the beginning, like when it does come to being defensive towards his grappling attack, like how do you play it out? Do you
I think you just need to be a little bit more physical. Like, you got a guy like
Yeah.
Kamaru who's kind of slow on the feet, and
Yeah.
he was able to get right in on his legs. Like, you got strong hips. You're a bigger guy. You should be able to, hip into that
Yeah.
first one.
more so when you're down. Like, do you just
I don't know, bro.
Like,
I get held down.
do you try and play guard? Like as a jiu-jitsu guy, Robert Whittaker, I think a black belt or something. Like, do
Yeah.
you try and put him in your guard? Do you have to get off your like? What
You
do
have to make him feel uncomfortable. You cannot let someone on top of you feel comfortable. As soon as you feel comfortable, they settle in. They're going for their attacks. You have to be fucking elbowing them, trying to spike elbows on top of their head, pushing on their hips, creating chaos from underneath. If you're not creating chaos, you're not getting back.
I think that's what Gilbert did too a little
And that's
bit.
and that's what
just
Gilbert's
made
good
it
at.
yeah.
Spazzes, like,
Yeah.
and that makes the guy on top feel unsettled, and then he kind of will back away a little bit or give space, and then you get back to your feet. So that's kind of what Robert's going to have to do. But yeah, I'm very, very like. Obviously, the main event's a great fight, but I'm super excited for the co-main,
Yeah, me too.
especially because, like you said, Khamzat has that thing about him. He hasn't been around for a while,
He's
and
intense, man.
he's never fought anyone. Like, yeah, he fought Usman, but Usman's a 170.
This is a real middleweight.
Usman's a 170, or like Robert used to be a 70 pounder 10 years ago or whatever it was. Like, Robert Whittaker's a real 85er, so
Yeah.
it's gonna be a good fight.
Oh, Justin. Sorry, dude.
What do you think?
I'm going Whittaker.
There you go.
That's it. That's it, bro.
What if Justin picks just be smacking on the side every time you say it for sure?
Now,
For the main event.
what do you guys think about this? Max versus Ilia.
I was Ilia. Then I was Max. I'm back to Ilia. I think Ilia is going to surprise a lot of people with his boxing and his cardio. I don't really think, if you want to say anything about how this fight's going to go, it's going to be a kickboxing fight. And I think Ilia is going to do really well. So, yeah, I mean, I'm impressed with his boxing, so I'm going to go with the undefeated guy.
His boxing's super good. I think, I don't know, bro. Max don't kick that much, so like it's not like how Volk was catching him with those like inside outside kicks. So yeah, I think it's going to be a predominantly like hands, like they might throw some kicks here and there, but yeah, I think Ilia's going to have the firepower to be able to kind of not get him out of there, but neutralize Max.
Take the fight to start round
I think
four.
he's going to land the bigger, more impactful shots that are going to sway the judges.
Yeah. So you're Ilia?
Yes.
I don't want to be
Max.
that way.
I was about to say, I was thinking,
Look at you acting like you got loyalty.
I
Fuck
got
outta here.
Max, baby.
I think you think you want to fight Max until you actually fucking fighting him a little bit, and then you like he is like just a little different.
I want Max to win. I hope he
Yeah,
does.
I think everybody do. I saw the picture. They was trying to say his cut looked like they showed him a week out from his last fight versus now.
Yeah, well, his last fight was 10 pounds up. Like,
Okay, all right, yeah.
It was
He
at
looked
155.
super slim in the
his
face
last fight
on
was
this one.
155. Like,
Yeah.
of course he's going to be slimmer in the face.
All right, yeah. So
Shut the
so-
fuck up. These people online are always like
Creating shit.
Your face. They're like looking at your legs to see if you got
Yeah.
staff and all these shit, just making shit up. Like,
That is true.
Hey, he blinked. He blinked.
he blinked.
Holy shit.
He looked
He's
away.
going to pass out.
Yeah, he's breathing.
Yo, Francis Ngannou over the.
Who took
First
that
of all,
prop?
who watched PFL? I told you to watch.
I watched that.
Johnny Eblen, very good middleweight. He fought
I watched
Leon
that
Edwards'
too.
brother, Fabian Edwards. Paul Hughes beat AJ McKee. Like, see a lot. If the problem with PFL is a lot of people don't know who these guys are because they just don't promote them. There's an amazing talent over there. So the kid Paul Hughes is really good. He's probably going to be fighting Usman Nurmagomedov, who's the other Nurmagomedov. So that's going to be a good ass fight. He said I'm gonna have Conor in my corner, so it's gonna be Khabib versus Conor.
That'd be crazy.
Three people dead. It's fun.
Yeah, but
Yo, for real.
Cyborg beat the chick who beat Kayla Harrison.
yeah.
And
It was a good
then,
fight, though, apparently. I didn't
that
watch
chick's
it.
tough. And then Francis came out, and people forget, like, Francis, his newborn son died
Kobe.
not that long ago. So rest in peace to him. And yeah, that's
A lot to come back from.
all of his emotions just came out afterwards. He got knocked out his last fight, beat his son. So yeah, it was cool to see him come back and do his thing.
I was about to say my thing was definitely like just seeing even his growth as an athlete. Where it was just like it do kind of just wish you like damn like I wish he was still just able to fight some of these guys over at the UFC. And hopefully I don't know how it'll play out, but hopefully one of them gets
It
matched
sucks
up.
because casuals, people who are really watching that aren't fighters, like they probably had no idea Francis Ngannou was fighting Saturday night.
Yeah.
They don't promote it, bro. They don't
Yeah.
promote it. They don't do a good job at it, and it sucks to say if you're not in the UFC, like then most people aren't watching MMA. You know, like you can be getting these guys are getting paid great, which is fine. But if you want to be known and people know about you, like no one's really watching PFL.
Did you saw the actual knockout, right?
Yeah, I
You
watched
think the
all
ref
of it.
bet the over, or did you think that was?
Come on, two more punches.
Did you see it?
Yeah, I don't think it
did you
was
see their
terrible.
It wasn't
did you see
bad.
their leg kicks at first?
Yeah, you said.
Boom, other dude, boom. I was like, yo, those are some hard ass kicks. Francis hit a nice ass double.
Yeah.
Dude turtled and
Wrestling
got hit with
Francis.
some bombs.
Yeah, wrestling.
We can speculate really quick. Ngannou, John Jones, who wins?
John Jones.
John Jones. Tom Aspinall, Ngannou.
John Jones.
John Jones.
Yeah.
Aspinall,
I think I
man.
would go Aspinall on that.
I think I would go Tom as well.
I think
John
Tom
Jones.
Aspinall versus both. I would probably have to bet Tom Aspinall.
nah.
Tom's physical,
no.
bro. He's so big.
But we've never seen him.
Yes.
The reason I would go John, we've never seen him how he is in a championship fight in the later rounds, against, a guy that, to be honest, like Francis is not taking down John Jones like that. It's just not going to happen. He's too good of a wrestler. He's too good of an athlete. And I think that he's able to look the way he does, especially against a guy like that. That guy was tough on the feet, obviously, but it's like, I mean.
He still is very not sloppy on the feet, but wild on the feet.
Francis?
Yeah, like a couple
Yeah,
of those
'cause I
exchanges.
saw that.
there,
It's always looked like that. Yeah. He need to get like.
If he cleaned
straight.
that shit up,
Yeah.
Like a straight right.
Which is surprising for you do I think a boxing match, and for you to still be winging like you're in a street fight sometimes is like very amateur. I feel.
His boxing looked I remember watching the fight. His boxing didn't look bad at all. I thought it looked like okay.
It didn't look bad against Tyson.
And I feel like in MMA it almost just kind of like he gets wild, but where against Tyson he looked like pretty decent. Yeah. So
my thing is, what does he do from here in PFL? Like, wasn't that the best guy?
That was the best guy.
Him and Anthony rematch.
Did
in MMA?
Remember when he first?
Anthony Joshua did say he'd fight him in MMA or something like that. So
Fucking great, yeah, right.
did remember when he first talked about the
all
contract?
boxers say that shit, bro.
Yeah, when he was saying everybody a fight would get $1 million. Was that legit? Or they don't know?
I think so.
That's pretty good. Good for that guy too, then, man.
But yeah, I don't know where he goes from here. Like, there's nobody else for him to fight at PFL. Like, that was the guy. So unless like some big heavyweights get cut from the UFC and go over there, or
Corey's going up to heavyweight.
he said he is going up to heavyweight.
Yeah, that'd be possible.
Hey,
Was that Anderson?
yeah.
I don't think they would give
Oh,
him that.
single leg. You better single leg, Francis. But
Corey knows it. Corey's
yeah,
going.
Right in Jackson
Corey's not stupid, brother. But yeah, I don't know. But good for him to come back and do what he did.
Yeah.
Sean,
else
go
did
back
we-
on what you talked about real quick. If you
Go
don't mind.
ahead.
When you just said about like how PFL, like casuals don't know about PFL and all that. Question for you, for you and Joey, when you were coming up, at any given time, were you like, "Yo, I want to fight for Bellator"?
Nope.
No.
Do you get what I'm saying? And
You want to be a UFC.
That's
champion.
what I'm saying. So a lot of the reason why is because fighters like, and I'm not blaming you, but guys like you, when you get in, when you first start training, you're not like, I hope one day I'm in Bellator.
Yeah, no,
Everyone's like,
yeah.
bro, I want to go to the UFC.
Yeah.
And that plays out a lot with the fighters because I would follow you anywhere the fuck you went, same with you. But a casual's not going to follow you guys if you went to Bellator. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like that's the reason.
PFL, bro, they have shows. They're not even selling out like 2,300 arena size spots because they don't promote it. So like some of these guys are getting paid well, which is
What are they backed by? What's
they I don't know. They've raised money like somehow. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. So but yeah, unless all you do is care about the money, which is great. But if you want to be recognized as the best in the world, you have to be fighting for the UFC. Not saying people shit on PFL and Bellator like, oh, there's no talent there. No, there's amazing fighters who could 100% compete with all of us in the UFC, but they just don't have the platform to do it. So that's that.
I can't compete in Bellator. I can't compete in UFC, but I could probably go down to the tryouts for BKFC.
There are bare knuckle
right here in Philadelphia.
Did you see it? Did you see that they're doing bare knuckle boxing tryouts?
Nope.
Eddie's doing it.
We should go watch that
November.
shit.
I think it's November 3rd, bro. I'm hitting them up. If they're fighting. Like if they're making these guys fight, I'm going and watching. What are they doing?
They don't do that.
What are
So
they
when
doing?
they did the first round of tryouts, I was one of the pad holders down there for it. I'm serious with Greg Hackett.
What? All right.
Greg Hackett was down there?
Yeah,
Legend.
man.
Philly legend,
So-
Greg Hackett.
What do they make you? What are they going to do?
No, they do like the fucking punch power against the wall.
Who got tired first?
They make you put gloves on and hit the fucking bags.
So they're not fighting?
No, they don't do nothing like that. They
never
do.
mind.
You do heavy bag work. You do shadow boxing, and you do it in groups.
I'm out.
Well,
And then you get 30 seconds to
I'm
hit pads.
out.
That's what they do.
well, maybe you need to go down there and shake things up.
Yeah,
This ain't going to teach y'all shit. This ain't going to get y'all to
Maybe Eddie being there. Maybe Eddie be yo, fuck it, make these motherfuckers fight.
Yo, Greg Hackett, the day that went down, Greg Hackett was talking so much shit to Poli Maggiani or whatever the fuck his last name
Molly
is.
Malignaggi.
Yo, talking so much shit to him, trying to get a fight with him. It was hysterical because he was part of Bare Knuckle before it actually went to its first card.
Yeah.
Guys don't realize I was part of Bare Knuckle. I ran their fucking security.
Here we
I was
go.
going
I'm about
everywhere
to
with
do it
them.
again.
Shut up.
Here we go.
There we go.
Yes, I was.
His high school days.
Sign up for Steady Picks Premium.
Fuck out of here.
No, seriously though.
He started talking about his mom.
Oh, here we go.
He started talking about his
Yo,
Oh my God.
Yo, hold on.
My man said, well, ball,
Yo,
back in the day.
Sean, hold on. I had to call Kurt. Bro, so many people were calling me with the way he fucked me up with that at the end, bro. It was hysterical.
Yeah, he fucked you
That
up.
was funny.
Yeah,
He
that
fucked
was
you right
good.
up. All right, let's wrap this up.
As always, thank you guys for watching, viewing, subscribing. Yo, go follow the Brady Bags Instagram. We gotta get that number up. It's pathetic.
What's the number at?
I don't even want to talk about it.
Damn.
Go follow the Brady.
Do I weigh more
but
than
a lot of the clips? No, a lot of the clips do well. So like, I think you just need one to take off and go, and then it kind of help up. But sign up for Brady Bags Instagram. Subscribe for the YouTube channel. As always, yo, it's the comment section, man. We love y'all, yo. Good, bad, ugly. I love that y'all come every week.
Keep commenting.
Keep fucking commenting. And,
Keep commenting.
Again, I know everybody's not, but we always talking about it and everything that we see.
Yeah, because I'll stand on business, motherfuckers. I'm still rocking my chair,
See,
bitch.
look, he pay attention to this
Over there
shit.
with that R. Kelly swig for a minute, bro.
Other than that, sign up for Steady Picks.
One second. I want to give a shout out to my son Alex. Got an offer from Ohio State.
Sign up for.
No, let him go. That's major.
That's another major. It's another major. Achievement for my son. He's a stud. I'm thankful to be his pop. You're going to be seeing his name soon on Saturdays, followed by Sundays.
Got you. Yeah.
Peace.
Sign up.